Good evening. This is Akashvani. I am Valsa Williams with the news at 9. The headlines. Top leaders of political parties hold rallies in various states as campaigning for first phase of Lok Sabha polls reaches its peak. At least 29 Maoists killed in an encounter with security forces in Kanker district of Chhattisgarh. India, fastest growing economy for the last 3 financial years, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. IMF raises India's GDP growth projection to 6.8% for current financial year. And in IPL Cricket, match underway between Rajasthan Royals and Kolkata Knight Riders at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Star campaigners of various political parties are holding back-to-back rallies for the first and second phases of Lok Sabha polls. The polling for the first phase is on the 19th of this month. In West Bengal, senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed a public meeting at Raiganj parliamentary constituency in support of the party candidate today. He accused TMC leader Mamata Banerjee for spreading rumours about CAA.
PM आवास योजना के तहत 3 करोड़ गरीबों को घर मिलेंगे। बंगाल के विकास के लिए वंदे भारत और अमृत भारत जैसी ट्रेनों का विस्तार होगा। 70 वर्ष से अधिक आयु के हर बुजुर्ग को मुफ्त इलाज मिलेगा।
TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee also addressed a public meeting in support of the party's Lok Sabha candidate from Cooch Behar. He said the BJP does not know the culture of West Bengal. In Tripura, campaigning reached its crescendo for the Tripura West parliamentary constituency. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra held a roadshow in Agartala today. Speaking on the occasion, the Congress leader accused the BJP of not providing employment to youth. Senior BJP leader and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to address an election rally at Agartala tomorrow. In Manipur, the polling personnel deployed for interior and far-flung areas have started their journey to the designated polling stations from today. In the first phase, polls will be conducted at 1,404 polling stations. Arunachal Pradesh is going to simultaneous Lok Sabha and Assembly polls in the first phase on April the 19th in a single phase. All poll preparations are in place for free and fair elections in the frontier state. A report.
With only a day left for the campaigning, all the parties are trying hard to woo the voters through various medium. Ruling BJP and Indian National Congress organized road shows in the Itanagar capital region today as a display of their power. In the 60-seat Legislative Assembly, BJP has already won 10 seats uncontested. Amidst tight security, election authorities have started dispatching polling teams to the interior area of the state. Airdropping of polling personnel to 4 polling stations of Karadadi district were done yesterday. In Arunachal Pradesh, in total, there are 228 polling stations where the polling officials have to make foot march. Rakesh Dole, Akashvani News, Itanagar.
In Tamil Nadu, electioneering has reached a feverish pitch as prominent leaders of all parties are campaigning. BJP leaders JP Nadda, Rajnath Singh and leaders of other political parties are canvassing for their party candidates. Senior BJP leader and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh held a roadshow at Tiruvannamalai today. Speaking on the occasion, he said there should be a unified culture in the country. However, electioneering at Modakurichi, DMK Youth Wing leader and State Sports Minister Udayanidhi Stalin blamed the centre for the unequal share of revenue in GST to the states, especially for Tamil Nadu. In Rajasthan, leaders of BJP, Congress, Rashtriya Loktantrik Party, CPIM and other parties campaigned at various places today. More from our correspondent.
BJP leader and Chief Minister Bhajanlal Sharma today held a roadshow in support of BJP candidate in Kuchaman of Nagaur Lok Sabha seat. Deputy Chief Minister Diya Kumari addressed a public meeting in Parbatsar of Nagaur constituency. Senior BJP leader Dr. Kirollal Meena today addressed public meetings at various places in Bundi, Karoli and Dosa Lok Sabha constituencies. On the other hand, the former Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot today addressed a public meeting in support of Congress candidate at Azad Park in Ajmer. State Congress President Govind Singh Dotachara led a roadshow in support of Indie Alliance candidate Amra Ram in Sikar this evening. Jitendra Dwivedi, Akashvani News, Jaipur.
In Uttar Pradesh, the process of filing nominations for the third phase of parliamentary elections is going on. Samajwadi Party candidate and sitting MP Dimple Yadav filed her nomination papers today from Mainpuri seat, which falls in this phase. BJP candidate Jaiveer Singh filed his nomination from this seat yesterday. In Assam, Prime Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi took part in a roadshow at Guwahati this evening. On the other hand, senior Congress leader Priyanka Gandhi also held a roadshow from Tittabor to Jorhat. The Election Commission has said that around 200 complaints have been filed by various political parties and candidates since the implementation of the Model Code of Conduct. Out of the total complaints received, action has been taken in 169 cases. The Model Code came into effect on the 16th of March with the announcement of the general elections to the Lok Sabha. In a related development, the Commission today barred Congress leader Randeep Singh Surjewala from campaigning for 48 hours over his remarks against BJP leader Hema Malini. Mr. Surjewala has been banned from holding any public meetings, rallies, roadshows and interviews, as well as public appearances in media for 48 hours starting from 6 p.m. this evening. Nagaland will go to polls in the first phase of the Lok Sabha elections on April the 19th. The state of Nagaland has only one parliamentary seat. 3 candidates will be vying for Nagaland lone Lok Sabha seat. Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party is fielding Dr. Chumbin Murray, while Congress is fielding Nagaland Congress President S. Supongmeren Jamir, and Haitung Tungo Lotha is an independent candidate. A report.
A total of 13,17,536 general electors in Nagaland will decide the fate of the 3 candidates as the state goes to poll in the first phase on April 19. However, 6 districts from eastern part of Nagaland have decided to abstain from participation in the election over the demand for frontier Nagaland territory. About 3,99,000 general electors represent the eastern Nagaland. This time, there is a triangular contest in this one Lok Sabha seat, with the NDPP having alliance with BJP and 7 other political parties, Congress and Independent fiercely facing each other. During the last Lok Sabha election 2019, the overall voters turnout in Nagaland was 83%, with Tokeho Yaptomi of NDPP winning the seat by securing 5,510 votes. For Akashvani News, Asonyo Kohima.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
Lok Nirnay 2024, a special program on the general elections, every evening at 7
and repeat broadcast at 9:30 p.m. on Akashvani Gold.
Updates of election activities, insights from regions and constituencies, expert opinion and analysis.
In the world's largest festival of democracy.
Stay tuned to Lok Prasarak ke saath, Lok Nirnay 2024.
Welcome back. You're listening to the news at 9. Moving to other news, in Chhattisgarh, 29 Maoists have been killed in an encounter with security forces in Kanker district of Bastar division today. 3 Jawans of Border Security Force BSF, including an inspector, have been injured in the gun battle. We have a report.
This is the biggest encounter so far against Maoists in Chhattisgarh. The joint team of Border Security Force and District Reserve Guard was on a search operation on the basis of intelligence inputs about the presence of Maoists in this area. The encounter between security forces and Maoists took place this afternoon in the forest of Hapatola under Chote Betia police station area of Kanker district in Bastar division. The firing lasted for about 2.5 hours. A large number of Maoists have been killed in this encounter. So far, bodies of 29 Maoists have been recovered from the spot. In the exchange of fire, 3 Jawans of Border Security Force, including an inspector, were also injured. The injured are being airlifted to capital Raipur for better treatment. Vikalp Shukla, Akashvani News, Raipur.
Union Finance Minister and senior BJP leader Nirmala Sitharaman has said that India has been the fastest growing economy in the last 3 consecutive financial years, and this growth can continue in the coming years as well. Interacting with industrialists and businessmen in Jaipur today, Ms. Sitharaman said the next 25 years will be critical for India. She said in the financial year 2023-24, India witnessed a growth rate of 8% in 3 quarters and is expecting a similar level of growth in the 4th quarter. The International Monetary Fund IMF today raised India's gross domestic product GDP growth projection to 6.8% for the financial year 2024-25. In its update to the World Economic Outlook, the IMF has raised 30 basis points from its January forecast of 6.5%. In its report, the IMF said growth in India is projected to remain strong at 6.5% in FY 2025-26, with the robustness reflecting continuing strength in domestic demand and a rising working age population. With this, India continues to be the fastest growing economy of the world, ahead of China's growth projection of 4.6% during the same period. Akashvani Ahmedabad is celebrating its 75th Foundation Day today. Akashvani Ahmedabad radio station came into existence on the 16th of April 1949. The radio broadcast of Ahmedabad station started with a message by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, then Home and Broadcasting Minister. Prasar Bharati CEO Gaurav Dwivedi in a message said the journey of Akashvani has become unforgettable with the cooperation of listeners.
75 वर्षों की यह लंबी सुरीली यात्रा आप सबके योगदान और सहयोग के बिना इतनी रोचक और अविस्मरणीय नहीं बन सकती थी। आपका और आकाशवाणी अहमदाबाद का सतत साथ अहमदाबाद ही नहीं बल्कि भारत के हर रेडियो प्रेमी और कला प्रेमी बुद्धिजीवी को आगे भी अजस्त्र रूप से मिलता रहेगा।
Akashvani Principal Director General Dr. Vasudha Gupta hailed Akashvani's contribution to post-independence developmental efforts.
यह केंद्र स्वतंत्रता के बाद से अब तक लगभग सभी आयामों पर खरा उतरा है। इसे सदैव ही श्रोताओं का असीम प्यार और आशीर्वाद भी मिला है। अहमदाबाद केंद्र की यात्रा इसी तरह आगे चलती रहे और यह केंद्र उन्नति के नए आयामों को चूमता रहे, यही मेरी शुभेच्छा है। धन्यवाद।
President Draupadi Murmu and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar have extended greetings to all fellow citizens on the eve of Ram Navami. In a message, the President said that Ram Navami, celebrated on the auspicious occasion of the birth of Lord Sri Ram, guides us on the path of truth and righteousness. In a message, the Vice President said, Lord Ram's life serves as a timeless example of righteousness, integrity and tolerance. In IPL Cricket, match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Rajasthan Royals is underway at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Kolkata Knight Riders were 194 for 5 in 17.3 overs a short while ago. Earlier, Rajasthan Royals skipper Sanju Samson won the toss and elected to field. Currently, Rajasthan Royals leads the points table with 10 points, while Kolkata Knight Riders is just behind them with 8 points in hand. Tomorrow, Gujarat Titans will take on Delhi Capitals at the Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium in Ahmedabad. In table tennis, India's Manav Vikas Thakkar has advanced to the quarterfinals of the WTT feeder Havirov in Czech Republic this evening. He defeated Andreas Levenko of Austria 3-2 in the men's singles category. Thakkar, ranked 60 in the world rankings, came back from 2 games behind to win the round of 16. He will now lock horns with the 17-year-old Polish player Miloš Redzimski in the next round. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Top leaders of political parties hold rallies in various states as campaigning for first phase of Lok Sabha polls reaches its peak. At least 29 Maoists killed in an encounter with security forces in Kanker district of Chhattisgarh. India fastest growing economy for the last 3 financial years, says Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. IMF raises India's GDP growth projection to 6.8% for current financial year. And in IPL Cricket, match underway between Rajasthan Royals and Kolkata Knight Riders at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. That is all in the news at 9. Good night.